Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video after 4 months, because I've been, well, not really invested in the community and I've been working and shit like that. But luckily Mertified, or Mert, or what the fuck he wants to be called, has uploaded his top 15 players of ROS Season 2, which I think he means of his, like, he has like a Discord server with, like, I guess sort of tournaments or seasons, and I'm guessing this is what it is, and it's not actually the best players of entire War Season 2, because I think we're not even in Season 2, we're still in Season 1. But anyways, I'm gonna react to this. I've played, like, I think a few games on his thing, and I've done fine. But I think I'll recognize a few of them. I can give my opinion as the undisputed GOAT of the game. And of course, he didn't put me in, or I'm guessing he didn't put me in. Well, we'll see. Let's start this.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Mertified here.
Jesus Christ! I just made FrameXC get some gameplay footage for me. No idea. Maybe FrameXC is a player, but I've never heard of any recording software or anything. If you want a recording software that works, use OBS. If you want a editing software that works, use DaVinci. A lot of people say, "Oh, DaVinci is too hard to learn. It takes forever," and I just say cap to that. It's pretty easy. Some say also take Clipchamp, but I'm not a big fan of that Clipchamp stuff. But let's see.
And today I want to talk to you about a poll that I ran earlier today.
Okay, so it's not his own opinion, it's a poll. I am in his Discord server, but I didn't see a poll, so maybe I missed that, but let's see.
And as we're recording, it's the 3rd of February 2024, where
Give me a sec. Today is the 4th of February, because I'm recording this at 0035 o'clock. So pretty much 35 minutes into the 4th, at least for me.
I asked if you wanted to see a top 15 ROS Season 2 player list.
Okay, so it wasn't his own opinion, the poll was just there for him to decide.
And,
Why did you do a poll for that? Just do it.
and a majority of you said yes. So I'm here to bring it to you. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Coming in at number 15, we have Bin.
Yeah, valid, sure. I don't know. I think there's only 15 players who actually actively play. Maybe I'm wrong with that, you can correct me. But Ben at 15, wouldn't say he's the worst out of all the players. We'll see. We'll see who's above him. I can
Who
always give
is
my
widely
count,
regarded
but he's
as
decent.
the best support player, which is partly the sole reason that he's actually on the list. Because, I mean, he can win you entire rounds of site setups alone and can get you
Really?
kills purely because of how much of a can fucking fiend he is. He has a pretty
Cam,
big
oh,
ego, which can, like, get in his way at times, but
yeah,
nonetheless, he
sure.
deserves recognition for playing the role that not many actually want to play.
To be honest though, support isn't that hard. It's very easy. Site setups aren't hard. I could make a video on site setups with, like, but if you have them in your team and you don't really want to do site setups, what else you have to actually do is still a wonder to me how because I like to set up sites, non-site setup players spend their time.
In Lego R6. So, yeah, that is
Lego R6. It's not even Roblox R6. It's just Lego
number
R6.
15. Moving on to number 14, we have Shock the Wall
Don't know. What was that for transition? It's just, yeah, I know we're watching a video,
to
but
play in Lego R6. So yeah, that is number 15.
that wasn't even a transition because it's not transitioning to something else. I guess you could call it transition because it transitions between as certain themes, sort of. Not really. But you get what I mean. What the fuck?
Moving on to number 14, we have Shock the Wall.
Don't know him. Never played against him.
And Shock,
Not even heard about him.
despite being one of the most recent newcomers to the game, has already
That might be why.
established himself as one of the best in the game, already achieving SPLC from the 2v2 tournament, which he
I don't know what SPLC means. I know what the tournament was because someone asked me to commentate it. I was not there for that week. I was out in another city, so I had to decline.
played
But
alongside with Luminous, and
Luminous, I
already
think I
quickly
know.
making it onto 10, which is Crimson's team. I think there's much more to come from him, and I'm excited to see what he has to show to us. At the number 13 spot, we have Smoke. And Smoke is a really frag focused player.
Putting him above Bin is dubious. I've played against Smoke. I don't know if it's my Smoke or if it's their Smoke, because I know two Smokes, but personally, yeah, sure, if you don't have enough players, you can put him on 13, but I think the most lower rated players aren't really that good.
Player who, despite maybe
I'm
not
guessing.
having the best game sense, has all the aim in the world to make up
Really? Okay.
for it. Although
Then I don't think it's my Smoke, it's their Smoke. So I have played versus 4 stars a shit ton of times.
in recent times, we haven't seen
Domain and casual.
as much of him due to him focusing more on R6. Though I wish we could see more of him
What the fuck was that?
focusing more on R6.
Where did he try to go?
Though I
Just
wish we
the
could see
gameplay.
more of him in comp play sometime soon.
It just jumps into it.
At the number 12 spot, we have Crimson. Crimson is currently the owner of 10 and produced one of the most interesting matchups of
Crimson.
ROSCH. Well, history, if we can call it that.
Of history, yeah.
He was also one of the best players in that tournament, being awarded with the Team of the Tournament award, as well as barely losing out to Mert and FrameXC in this December duo event, who also went on to win the tournament. Crimson is one of the most versatile players in the game, being able to play almost all operators to an extremely high level. Only reason I was unable to put him any higher is because of the recent inactivity as well as the skill of the players above him.
Mm.
Coming in at the number 11 spot, we have Ghostly. And Ghostly is regarded as one of the most fucking annoying players.
One of the. He's not the most annoying. I know who the most annoying is.
To play against purely because of how he plays Ghost. But as
Jesus Christ. Yeah. If the Framesy guy is an actual player, I would understand why he's not on the list. What the fuck
also
was that?
resulted in him gradually becoming one of the best in the game, just barely scraping the top 10. The only reason he didn't make it any higher is purely because of the fact that the top 10 are some of the best to have touched this game.
Yeah, we
like
understand
ever.
that. That's.
To kick off our top 10, we have Rio Chua.
Oh yeah, I've played
Rio
with him.
is
He's
known
fine.
to be simply one of the best fraggers during the entirety of ROS Season 2, and also being one of
He's very fun to play with, to be honest. It's very enjoyable playing with him because he gets a lot of kills while you just set stuff up for him.
the most important players on the Obscura roster,
One of the most important.
helping them win the first tournament in ROSC8.
Yeah, to be honest, if Obscure winning that was very, very likely.
Which forever cemented him in the SPL Hall of Fame. Though sadly, as of recent, he's decided to retire from ROS competitive.
Everyone has decided to retire. You can't see it. I'm doing quotation marks because Darius decided to retire. He came back 3 or 4 times. Now he's again retired, but he'll come back.
Play to focus on playing Siege. Coming in at number 9, we have FrameXC.
So FrameXC is a person. Currently, of the gameplay stuff I've seen, yeah, nah, he's not knifed.
FrameXC is the definition of all aim, no brain.
Remember the timestamp, guys. Just gonna Was it here? Sorry to do this, Ramsey. I bet you're a good guy, but
Fucking annoying players to play against purely because of how he plays Ghost. But
all aim, no brain, he says. You mean no aim, no brain. Well, where are we? 3, 4, 54. I'll just skip a second.
aim, no brain. He can lack game knowledge, but have his aim make up for it, which might actually also be the reason why he's recognized as a top 3 player in the matchmaking server, alongside being recognized as one of the highest rated SPLC players in the game. And
The fuck? Okay, I understand the no brain. Why do you shoot that? Just shoot him. Shoot the other guy.
his ping doesn't actually really matter to him because he has carried like several really good NA players on NA ping against other good NA players on NA ping, and that can be really challenging.
Oh, really, ping. Some people say ping is like, ping makes you better, but not in this game. In this game, the higher ping you have, sometimes, if you have the right amount of ping, your hitbox will be really fucked up because of Roblox shit. So they'll see you running while you're technically walking. I don't know how to explain that really, but it's sometimes higher ping is
Which
better.
I'm speaking from experience here myself. Though I'm really excited to see what more he has in store for us, as he's a really exciting player.
Stop with the fucking transitions that don't transition to anything.
My number 8 pick for this list was Luminous.
I think
Luminous
I
is
know
one
him.
of the greatest players to come out of NA in ROS, with insane performances at the top level, carrying his team in the ROS CH 3v3 event and going on to win the entire tournament for his team.
Check.
He has really, really
Oh,
good game sense and aim, and is also one of the most consistent players in all of ROS,
I
which is
don't
also
know
part
playing
of the
against
reason
him.
that he's one of 3 SPLS players.
Don't
And
know
to
what
kick off
SPLS
our
is.
top 7, we have Tycho.
Don't know
Tycho is perhaps the highest rated newcomer of Season 2,
because
and
he's a
with good
newcomer.
reason. He has adapted to the game so quick that he's already outperformed almost all the current top players, and we're
Shoot the
talking
thing. Shoot the thing.
Mert,
Shoot the thing.
Dyrus,
Well,
Crumpet, etc., to some extent, and continues to do so.
only
Though
9
due to
through,
the
so
recent hiatus of the
I
game,
have this of the game. I mean,
he
he took
may
a
not have
break.
ranked as high as expected.
We know what a hiatus is a break, by the way, toward the, well, I guess all
Of him.
non-English speakers who won't understand.
Just shying away from the top 5, we have Suj. Suj is probably the greatest Asian player to ever have touched
I just call him Souch, but yeah, Such, I guess
game
is
by
his name.
far. He's still the only Asian player to have won a tournament in the game and decided to retire shortly after.
He well, he just came in for that thing, I think, because I played with him back in the day. He's fine, but he just disappeared. I guess he came back
Nonetheless,
for that
he was
championship.
recognized as a top player back then and still is recognized as a top
Shoot his
player.
hands! Show his hands! So
To
I
kick
also
off the top 5, we have none other than Crumpet. Crumpet
yeah, Crumpet
has
is
some
fine.
of the most insane aim I've ever seen, along with some otherworldly level of understanding of this game. He finds a bug almost every fucking day, and they're always game breaking,
Yeah, it's annoying. No, that's not just Crumpet. I think Brett does that
which
mainly.
he then proceeds to use against me in fucking casual. He has been known to have some of the nastiest aim in the game for a long time now, and deserves some of the recognition that should come
I
along
haven't
with it.
played him a lot. I think the only times I've played against him, I had to kick him from the server because he was using an exploit that let him go outside the map before the round had even started.
Though sadly, we haven't seen much of him in comp play, though I am excited for him to be a part of it in the future. Coming in at number 4 on my list is
Who's it?
Sapphire underscore CG.
What the fuck? Seth at 4 is criminal. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
criminal. Who's better than Seth?
Seth has been on a steady decline within the game, slowly but surely losing his reputation as being the number one in the game.
He's not the number one. I'm the number one still. But decline? No, really. He's like very close behind me, but he's
Oh, we
still
cannot
good.
forget that he has at one point been by far the best player in the
Mm.
entire game.
Yeah, I did take a break a while back. I'm still on a bit of a break as I haven't been feeling too well. I also have work, which means I'm only available from certain times to certain times, but I might come back.
But during this season, he's been on a slow and steady decline, only really doing well in 1v1s.
Yeah, that's it. I don't like the 1v1 aspect of ROS. I never play 1v1s. I've played two, I think, and I've won both handedly. I think the one of them I even played in like legacy-ish, like definitely open beta season against my co-host of the Diffusal podcast, Ruby, and I think I won 4-3 in that one, or 4-0, I don't remember, it's been ages. But yeah.
He deservedly still ranks in the top 5 of the game with some of the most nasty aim and tracing that I've ever
The fuck was that? Why did he shotgun? The fucking, even if he was right behind that shotgun shot would have maybe hurt him but not killed him.
seen. To kick off our top 3, we have
Okay, not putting himself at the number one. Interesting. Well, not because he is the number one. I'm still not just kidding. But interestingly, just because it's his own
Murdified.
list.
And since I don't really want to toot my own horn, I made Tycho write something
Yeah, whatever you want to, yeah, that's AI generated my superstar for very calm. Best player in through the round of tournament, he's been able to shine.
for me. So I'll just have some text to speech about it.
Mortified to give players or see
No, I hate
Number
to.
Aiden is probably the best
Aiden at number 2. That is even more criminal. He's only good in like in defense. As soon as you get into the building, he's shit. Like, I'm sorry, but Aiden is like number 11 at best. And on defense, his only trick is shield. And as soon as that gets nerfed, he's fucked. That's pretty much why he stopped, because I've heard, I'm not saying if it's official, but I've heard that shield is getting a massive debuff because he is pretty overpowered. But number 2,
breacher to ever touch the game, along with some
the best breacher is also criminal. Breacher isn't a skillful character, let's say. If you could give a toddler the fucking controls of breacher and it would probably get at least 5 kills.
of the best aim in all of ROS.
Well, the best aim if he's spawn peeking, but inside he's shit.
According to Dyrus, he
According to Dyrus, that's already. And you can't say according to Dyrus. That's biased information.
is a breacher purely because of the reason that he thought of it to be OP as fuck.
See, it is OP as fuck.
Whereas if he chose to be a fragger, he may very well have been ranked number 1 in all.
No. Sorry, but just absolutely no. No disrespect to Aiden, but no. Even he knows that he wouldn't be a number 1.
On top of that, he was also the MVP of the first tournament, ROSCH Season 1, where he was at the core of Obscuro and the most valuable player in the
I'm guessing Obscure won that because never ever did anyone else but Obscure win that.
squad, helping them win the entire tournament and
Yeah.
putting them on his back at times.
Yeah, nah, probably not. I haven't watched it. I wish I was there for that because I could have done really good commentary.
Now, finally,
I'm guessing Dyrus or something. If it's Dyrus, then
in our number 1, well, my number 1 spot,
So it is personal opinion, yeah.
the most recognizable player in the entire
Oh, is it the most recognizable or the best?
community, and arguably the player with the best sound cues in the
It's Dyrus, like.
entire game. Can I get a drum roll?
No, because it's Dyrus.
Dyrus.
Yeah. Yeah, he retired again. He's gonna come back. I've actually beaten Dyrus on a number of occasions. I've beat him in it's still the funniest thing. I've beat him twice, I think it was, or it was a draw, I don't remember it. But I've beaten him twice in a 2v2 sense on Fortress, which is, oh, I hate Fortress, but I pulled it through. Well, of course, my co-host Ruby, we both were extremely rusty. We had both come from a longer period, but this isn't story time. I'll maybe explain that video, that thing. I'm tired in another video, but yeah.
Dyrus is the most recognizable name within the
Still, is it the most recognizable or the best?
entire community,
Because recognizable, yeah, sure.
with him being on top of the ranked leaderboard, formerly in the top 3 of the SPL matchmaking leaderboard, and probably the best player in all of Season 2 so far. Dyrus is the co-founder of Obscuro along
I'm afraid nothing was.
with Aidens and Devs, and has some of the best sound cues in the game, as mentioned beforehand. It pretty much just enables him to know where everyone is at any time, along with some of the best map knowledge and game knowledge and mechanical knowledge in the game. That is my top 15 list, and I do also have some honorable mentions where I would like to mention Creed. I would like
Yeah, Creed isn't that good, and he's a former cheater. But yeah, I played with. I think it's the only time I've played with him on the same team, and I had 7 kills to his 2 because he tried to spawn peek all the defensive rounds. If he didn't, we might have won that game, but he of
to
course
mention.
did.
Who else would I like to mention?
I mean,
Yeah.
who else do we like to mention? Did you not have like a plan?
Yeah, I'd start off by mentioning
Master Nex?
Creed purely because of the fact that he's not really been active throughout season 2, and he does have a really good aim. He's a pretty good player, but he just could not make the cut for the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
15 list. I would also like to mention Master Boy,
Fuck! Shit! Fucking jerk my wing there. Ah, my ass. Almost what I was on the list, but no.
who is probably one of the best up
Yeah, I played against
and
him.
coming support players in the game, and I would also like to mention Warbat,
Yeah, I know Warbat. I played against him a lot. He's very fun to play with again as well.
who, despite being a really good player, just isn't recognized enough within the
doesn't play a
community
lot.
to make it onto the list. Also, due to the fact that he's been relatively inactive in the tournament scene or comp scene, if you could call it that.
Oh,
But yeah,
there's still options. 20 seconds. He can say Master Nix. He's not going to. But
that was my list. Please keep in mind it's a personal opinion.
Yeah, no. I guess it's time to, I don't know, do my top 5. I get top 15. I haven't played with a lot of them, so just go through them one by one. Bin. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that in another video. I'm not doing that right now. I'm too tired. It's almost 1 a.m. 3 minutes till 1 a.m. So I've been doing this for a bit. But yeah, decent. Let me say list. I of course haven't played that much with them, but some standouts are, I guess. Let's go through here. Yeah, Tramax, Framaxi. I guess he had a bad game when he recorded. Luminous and I don't know, Crumpet, sure. Seth at 4 was a bit criminal, to be honest. Though to be honest, he's not a good team player. Let's be honest. He's very self-reliant. What else do we have? Do I agree? Yeah, 2 with Aiden is criminal. Again, he might be, like I said, number 11 on my list. Because besides spawn peeking and breaching, he can't do anything. And if even just breaching gets breacher gets fixed, he'll bump down to like 10th. And then if spawn peeking, some of the spawn peaks at least, get fixed, he'll be much lower. I don't know if I'll find it, but I have a really cool clip where I just one-tap him with my pistol, because I was playing breacher, I think, that round, and I just tried to one-tap him. Number 1, Aiden. Yeah, I agree. Aiden's pretty good. Yeah, I guess that's my video. It's probably gonna be unedited because I'm a bit too lazy to edit at 59 in the morning. Maybe I'll do my own video on the top 15 ROS players of all time or something like that. Probably not of all time, because I barely remember any of their names, and to be honest, I can't. I might make the top 10 of players that I know, and God knows if I even do that, because I've been very unmotivated currently because of reasons. But anyways, I hope I'll see you next video. Subscribe, like, the Shazam night. I guess I'm going to bed now.